Beminkwe, no koya kaula, awenda balo, Inkeboya, no koya bashikache, shikabalo, imbeshidi, beminkwebo. Hey, when I wash it, I will me. Inkeboya, no koya bashikache, shikabalo, imbeshidi, beminkwebo. Minkwebo. Wabeshidi ene onuya share the video ne yenko wate. Ene Monday, happy Monday. We are working from home. Inti ene ye juma ni biano no ye juma from home. I'm here with Dr. Soga once more. Ene ye ba besua ade. You know, there have been so many things ama yemfie yen ebusiemu yen government our homes are broken for so many reasons. And then yen papa, yen nana, or a leader who has heard the cry of his children, and he's answering to those calls. And then Yababe honor those who answers to the calls of their children. Doma hine, any doma hima, ni opeso o leadi ni footstep. Ese sanka yesi ni ofru diapano ena ye piano, right? Ghana, your time free. Instead of supporting, we rather the good things that people do is what we should mimic, is what we should emulate, is what we should follow. The good works, it's worth to be commended. So what I say, yeah, applaud it. As I say, you need so now Ghana for the typical of Ghanaians. You see, when somebody is doing, then we a sense nipa oniya ba ko paint. I say onya ne yenhwe ni ochrebi ene doma hene. You know what? I respect the man so dearly, because if one from each family ewo Ghana anka Ghana nti se ne yeti anka obi ya bone a ye betimi aka anka yensuro no. So what you say, but we fear the multitude. Yes, strong numbers, but numbers are supposed to be power when it's for good things. And then my name Mr. Soga or Dr. Soga, or again with his wisdom and his background and what he does. They say you are what you do. If you do bad, you become bad. If you do good, you become good. Inti emre bia no sojani anase police ni bia owo fie a odi police nso wo fie. You are what you do. Once obakora na ne ma no it because ni oye as ne disciplinary adwuma na oye no. He displays what he does. So, and then many Dr. Soga, what he does is a research. And or shisha abodiemu, or shisha said the mind ekoso, said the mind koso, niema or mind koso, said the Ghana. Yenni the platforms to host those things, you know. We don't have schools to sort of nurture brains or wisdom or progress. We don't have it. We haven't built hospitals that are equipped doctors to do a good job. So people are doing very badly. Yede ye mabe suku wa manone obroni asset rules a ubetua for unkwasi ehunu ne wujimi. Now, so we still have not learned. We still want to bring our children to Abrochi to come and educate themselves, because those fees, for international students is not because it's a teacher for front about bachelor. Now, so we international students, book for front. You are learning from the same classroom as domestic. But as a domestic student is paying $3,000, you are paying $21,000. It is a discipline. It is to teach you wherever you're coming from, your government, hospitals, the same thing. Canada, Japan, no, any ministers, any MPs, no, MPs, are asking for ways to actually plug their children into the Western world. Omo pekwanya omo ma babetena brochi akọ school. He ni obeye MP DCs ni enti antokwa na nibre abaga na nyina ne se yama ohia abakoro no. Enu ntira enye hwe ye ni nso ne ayewo. We are consumers, we don't produce. Ene Dr. Soga ni yemba bedi nkomo biom. Ti afa na wabaswa, please share the video. I'm sure, sir, you will learn a lot from what we are going to talk about today. I've learned a lot. I'm still learning a lot. And that's why I always want to bring him on. If you have anything you want to talk to us about, you want to come on a platform to discuss because of what you have done differently that has made a difference where you are. We people of Ghana want to hear. The whole day. Enoda miti TV animu nyina nia premier ne ye nia education minister nia the ease they bring into our lives, not obaby or tena obema bi so na papa bi a waboro ne yere na edan bi a edan ne ehye no na aban no assure people of safety. Ghana, where are we going? Our spokespeople has turned into we mefane say people that actually want to steal because of hunger, because of fear. Ama ni okasama for ni Ghana. Nobody speaks for Ghana. And the freedom fighters, any fix the country, anyone who is speaking for Ghana, and then me mamunyina afishiapa. May God gives you the strength and the know-how, the knowledge, and equip you in every means how you actually communicate to bring enlightenment into our land. Where you are shouting from the mountain top, hono Yankupon emma wo feet endore ho akotena di enkunim wo baby a wugine biara. This is our prophecy for the freedom fighters and also fix the country group. May God bless you all. I hope say oba betie Yankupon be shirawo yen show you so oba so a wodin shira kofie ye sow seed into your life. And we make sure say the seed also eyaba enyini. Happy New Year to you too, Richard. Uwasua, share your thoughts, share your ideas with us, even if you're at work, please. And that Monday, say yes, started you so yes, school for abani say on pesa mubeko school mo ewo Canada ha ewo mrekoa yen fine to yebi to why? Because the public are on the edge. Everybody is afraid of something. Everybody is panicking, and the government are listening. The government are listening. Ewo Canada ha into your say no. we set on a third for school. Now, so you need to make sure said test it is completed and it is negative, and for those who are coming back, you are safe. So the mask, mask is for making sure said PTEC everything is ready for us, so we don't. First of all, it is to eliminate fear, to eliminate panic, and all those things are, and then IGP person eliminating. You know, when people bring fear, life ma, and ma won't me, so be the who eba wabrema, ma won't me into an amoe wutu, and ma wujina fako, e who emma akwala, open akwala, e who emma, niasa sanka ujane no, emma e friziu, niasa sanka, ujina ho, una ujina nim. Na utimi ene ne face to face popo confront no ema utimi untimi nyehwe ema wo yira wanim die nyina fear can rob you of what is yours. Now so mama can say me chiro enipa das ne won, we are weapons on this planet. You see, the doctor said something, say knife is good, it depends on whose hands you place this knife. What the knife and that second kosha kolansa or the betwitwa ne ho anaso or the bedi bone. What the kosha obodam for onsa or the bedi with die. Make sure say the right people has the knife, such as the weapon, the word. And as of 4 comedians. Omode aya comedy, omode be a sorry dying. Now so I call it a comedy house because mamika semichiro onipa da sene ko butu nipa so wa sorry dem so oyin senche. It's a comedy. We make money. Our abroaching comedians are rich. They are millionaires. Our abroaching memu. If only Ghanaians can see things as it is. Said the etie. Ghana obijina Ghana ni obijina when him say, "Memi yo we didn't know about wo tia some no can say, wo de wo pride and eji ade ani di." Esan say wo mfo say obedwen say wo ye kwasea. No. Believe what the person is telling you, so you're within. And then many doctors say, "Soga, yababe kasa, or babe chile niamemu." Why are our homes, BlAcks, broken? What is it? What is the background? What is it? Etuntumfo bebre background because of saniama wenti. They want to trace back to their root. They feel said they are spiritually imbalanced. You are spiritually imbalanced. And then Ghana. Omo ananka yen yehu fam yen na yedi osramo achi ekọ ohini fie yen na yedi emre yenimu mre esan ewiem esum ohan ena yedi kasa ene biribi foforo abam krom ho se menji sa nyama ni ama yen krom gold na yen di gold achiro na gold is on the surface of this earth. Gold me kai se me so akora obo asensuo to a wo se gold e wa bonten wo se ensuo na egu fam na anua no gold residues na egugum eno na ha no mo tu gold ye tu gold sa na ye omo de suso omo sone susa na gold e wo the surface na wo asase no so na ni asase na se na ya pam gold ya pam ye gold nyina gold ne kwa asase na se na it's going well deep down. Me, it is all what God have said upon this earth. Make I say mrebia yam area boys bia no mo Ghana no mo ta ko oboase kotu gold. Omo na ye fra omo galamsey boy e mamrantie bebre ne kromu ye de. Because that was the minerals of the land. Into no mutu omo kokoye galamsey. The government should have looked for ways to do it safely. Hire these people as miners. No. Government ni chese eniema esesanka yesunya ede ya de pano yesunya ede obaakofo ede ba ne side na akoye ntokwa na akoye flexion. Those guys used to go, and one day one of the boys didn't come back. You know what happened? Omo to gold no. Unso omo no, they were not miners. Omo no asase no mu nim asase ni suban se e hanomo ebi tesi minus ni bita eka efem ho because of the strength of that soil no inti omo anhwe ni enti na omo wo engineers a omo dictate say hanom this hole no say ni say na say the boy ne ba ko omo nyina no go amenanum e no omo tu gold no na ade ni buye and they saw how deep they were. See, omu dwane ye. E di 3 days no, na so omu ko yi abrantie no because na we were losing the life. Na when omu ko tutu ye, omu tutu no, omu enu baby a no monsa kan boy no. Omu yi boy no na gold na nyini. Gold na baby a no omu gina no, na gold na ba moja na egu fam ho no. Moja ne de gold na basoro. You see, we have done bad to our youth. They are innocent. When Google say site they are innocent. So asaseno ba moja aka asaseno. Asaseno epeja gold no. And when they went, the amount of gold yi boy no, the amount of gold they ba soro no. But omu wa mnenimu 3 days ago na gold ni soro sa. We echere say asaseno okasa. Ghana for semo ama yenhu niam bi ye na yankọ back san kofa yesi yenchiri ma memfa Dr. Soga emra kwan mu is it Ashabi Jewa, may God bless you. I may the Dr. Soga baso na yetie. Doc, akwa babium ene Monday michia o.
Yo, medase. Mesmecha ma officiapa. Ma afefo ni atiefo nyina officiapa. Afefo fro na eja. Nyankopon adom ya. Ya shan ahye afefo fro ase. Na edan nyame ase. Na enra na me ni madam bi edin komo bi. Eno wo say okay say maybe near UK or London, and I near to London a friend say will no a friend say refi. Anyway, the near to sa will no so will na a do circle a costro sa na ba from sa the Eye of London, yeah, the near to the Eye of London. And what I say, you know what reminds me of the Eye of London? And I'm saying, what is it? Well, I said, life. And I'm saying, how does life remind you of the Eye of London? Well, I said, life just goes in circles, just like the Eye of London goes in circles. You know, you sit in one part of it, you go all the way around up, and you come back to the same spot. So life is a circle. And it's true. I say, Monday comes, it goes around Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday comes right back again. You know, January comes, it goes, and then comes back again. And so actually, I say the years, you know, we just put numbers on the years, but it's just the same circle.
That's true.
Which, in fact, it is true. It makes a lot of sense. And I say through this, God reveals something to us. Just like we wake up every day, sorry, anopa, adechin, ewiabo, adesan, ni akwakoda, adechin, inyane, the same thing over and over and over again. And through that, you know, I see a boy and yet me see onyankopon akwan. Say bia we akola, and no maybe or and I know when you jing as akola, ya wotaye. Yeah, be a wolf and our bush and focus. Oh, a smash idiot. At Shadia Woye. Oh, sorry, I know I ya or Pessoye. Nankasa, a yin and can say, I will for you my any near her. A cry a dear way, a biana, the gifter, which would damn dear man. Nanka see a shana, or more develop side gift, a marker. But yeah, I will for. Yeah, no one for money and Sadia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, omo enye we. Into shepa Ghana for. Ene de yebe kono wamba. Ohwe Ghana for efie and it's not just Ghana for before and I me hu Facebook abrantie bi ono so blog jabia oto gift bronyin ekoma step dad no chese nia maame no akọware foforo nti papa foforo na ohye nkola miensa no mano no boy yi eto gift ekoda na sese me da wasese wahwe me mma na you are putting up na niama challenges anasa ohawo ewo ebahwemu na obi mma na wati wanim na wayere ho na wayi wakomemu na wo hwe nkolai na nti oto ade achede koma boy me dem can say it was a prank. Apparently it was a good, it was a true way ma me nankasa recording because ne ba ne papa ne kan say owo gift mani kunu no na ofo say normally no ne nipa pe entokwa gidi nti akwa we another black man found this thing very intriguing. Say we should start thinking about making peace. Ni ayeye used to nisanka movies we papa no ko fie ho so kwa kofa ne mano na stepdad no edi host we kofa tuo pum no na nka saa na enipa pe na bibifo na we oba ne kofa be ma fofora na ye de ntokwa na oba ma foforo no eni ebe ma na no ne ma no wo fie ho ne ntokwa. So the guy actually showed this video of this happy Felix Happy New Year or showed the video papa bo ne yere no ne yere that day kunu abaso because washenema. Why do you think adentina wudwen say yemfie yen government yemfie we have no peace yemfie ati sa warija ye ni niama bebre ama we don't have peace ye ni ani je Ghana for no kure ni ye ni ani ji wo fie woni be meja akura na ma be ye enemies. Why do you think that is so? Adentina sa ade no ewo ho
yo me da se sa asma wo kan me fan say enye Ghana nko na enye Africa nko na bibifo nko mu na wo brochire ha kra sa den de wo ha woko Asia kra it is there. Me nafofo bi a omoye America fo a womo are retired from the military no bebre na no womo jaja womo yire no mo ha akọ baby say Vietnam, Philippines near the akọ ware ativo because it's actually much less expensive to live like say in the Philippines than to live here in the US. Into bia wa retire no so opese ni sika no emuye duru kakra mano na we ton fie no akwakotina Vietnam na Thailand na Philippines no wato down ho no aware ho no oni ho ba no na for instance Philippines no womo wo emra bi wo ho se wontimi enya we yire ana wukunu ane de nti wo ware na is forever and ever. Enti most of the time no bema no wotimi jane yire ho no akwakofa oba fufuro na say oba no so hwe na se bema ne hana na wetu afi bema ni fi akotane ma mi fi na ni papa fi no ne nkola ni nyina etuko enti e masa no se wo mu hu se ibia obroni aba se opeyira na wo mo aye wo mo akota bema ni na wo mo aye ama emra fufuro aba se okay wo mu se emra mu no wontimi nyan aware but se woni ukunu ntem tete kakra na edi baye mfie nson ekire a mayor na otimo krom ho no no betimi ama akwa ma waware bio but aban no enye ntumu de but still no mayor no betimi ahebi eti akwa so some interesting yeah esi na one example I may want to say Obama America ni bi okọ ware oba ho na oba no wawo ya one nikunu no omuntem atete but womo na nikunu dada no one ne ma no so etifie but ne ma no bi so etu afi won papa ho aba betra won maame ene ne kunu foforo no ho bema no agye nkola no ehwe won na but yomo emma bema ba konso na bema no so ofri ni papa ho a no aba betra ne maame na betra ne maame ho a ne maame kunu no ka bibia wontie no ka chen se wonya me papa wontimi nka ne wo penkyerem no say wom se menya papa de but ha ye me fie na me fie ha no me wo mmra wa ha enti wo ba me fie a ese wo di me mmra so na omubu afu na o maame no ana se wo maame no waware a woni okunu foforo ti a ono ni fie na woni wo mate no insa se obekasa cha ne ma no na odi ne ma na chi etia ne kunu foforo so until you see some kind of dissatisfaction obema so there so ojo so ye ne yire no aware na se wasan age wo ma so aka ho so mehwe wo mai na o mani ye bibi a enye emfata na wo kunu koka na wo gina wo manachi etia wo kunu na ye say you are rendering the man as no regard with no regard for the man. Then you
so this one is we're both BlAcks and what let's talk about Ghana. Because Osha and Tokwa ewo Ghana for mu pa. Let's talk about because umaye ewo Ghana for mu ewo abro for mu. The difference why our economy enye great. Domahene etie Ghana for emebunu esu. Do you think say enka papa biya because yena ye mobo ewo economically we are weak. So we can't really why don't we look at how we can strengthen our economy by bringing peace into families? Only Bemejaya and I said, does it necessarily has to be Ntokwa all the time? I don't know about the Philippines, but the Spanish people no Ntokwa womuntemu sa said they Ghana for Ntokwa womunso sa womunja. But my point is say then na Ghana for as a tuntum for Africans. We are regarded as one of the poorest countries or nations. The wash yim kura poor pana bebre no Africa. Bebre Africa. What are some of the things washa yebetimi a change na yebeye soronko? Because this video it was a good example for other people to also follow the same. It doesn't necessarily have to mean in Tokwa. Domahene etie ni mesunu. Empenyfo bi so pese omo efa ni papa na oye no so no e de time nani. Hono na ama yen mind Maxwell, you are not late yet. Afekra ne started. Ama ye mind no. Papa be mua. I to say we are always angry at something as Ghana for the point is, why don't we learn from what is going on around this world to come together and be stronger than what is going on right now?
Part of the reason I wanted to make a point. Say family value systems has broken down. That's number one.
Yes.
Family value systems are broken down because normally say uko worry now we nyanti asye say aware no eye abrabo mene obayi pesa mene obayi ebobra kopem emra befi asasi so that has to be a decision that you make. Nenti tino na that sana na etie enti yena nanum womo aware a wonti say aware jaye bebre ewo ho en minka say bi ni ho but na enti say enne wahu na ebinim wo ho a ebia na bema no kra no ha adwene nanso no onhwe say bema na ha adwene nko a ohwe say botaye nti amaware bema yi say ye behwe ye busua na ye busua no akọ animu na busua no ejina pintin enti when you focus on the purpose, the purpose for your family life, the purpose for your marriage, the purpose for your life together. No. And no, a boama, whatever, because Bibia no challenges room, who compare my challenge, Bibia baby, there are challenges. Now, unless there is a level of abuse that diminishes a person's humanity, there are certain challenges. Make I say, me nkwala bremu me na now say, awarefo nya asɛm a me na ho no mbɛka no ahomache bɛn non-9 na ɔmabɔ kɔkɔkɔ na agya wɔn asɔre na wɔn akɔ cancer na wɔn asiesie awarefo ntem na bibia bakama but enne no saa de ni hɔ ɛne sɛ yakɔ akɔfa obroni ade no sɛ divorce ɛna abeto hɔ.
But why the divorce? Sorry to cut you off. Do you think that the dynamics of the social a changing because why the divorce? I mean, in everything there must be a basis, the foundation of how these things comes in. Sorry, and also Ghana. Sorry, politics and also Ghana because these things influences the view of the country and I said the homes. Women are wanting too much. Men are also wanting too much. Also way promises. As of for lies and also false hopes. No oba yenya tamu the boy hwentuma ehye entuma na yehye onya de bo wasene ahoma gu ahene gu nan ase fefefe aketesia ye de udu eja ugu bra anase waye obra pe na ye yiwe free agrodim na ye de waba all these rite of passages na ye teach you how to play say why na ye kire say wo your ba inti mema agro mendi biom. Do you think the dynamics of our social way has changed, hence this lack of realistic views on how life should actually be rather than this one? Because
it's very true because money ya twatwene ana so obroni dia na ye ntino ya ntwentwene wo de hwe educational system just say social structure social cultural economic agro commercial every structure no ya tuni nyina twene ana ya fa obroni dia so wo de hwe bibi say say fertilizer. I want to use a fertilizer as an example within the family. Yakofa obroni fertilizer ana yede enyini ye nuban na asaya asase no upon that nso no eduane na enyini na ye di no eno so ema yare because chemical na was fertilizer no eno anakọ aduane no ene ye di ene ebo yare nso ye nim so obroni fertilizer no ene ye yen de papa no enye. The same applies the kind of natural fertilizer ehiama abusua no etimi etumpon no yesi yempe ene akofa obroni principles of family life ne ade yesi nuclear family ena fa hiko sihi ne ya chiche ye pese ye ho se abro ye nya abrof ye bibifo yankopon boyen ye suban so entino se ye kuta ye suban so amre nyina no me can say Japan is the country I would like to live in for the rest of my life because they follow their traditions and customs. They don't take anybody else's. What can I say? We are samurais, and samurais a samurai has always remained a samurai forever. And you know, one more culture, one more traditions, and one more day a bomb brand no the chichuru mukro. And Intina now they are one of the world's most advanced countries in the world. So and they are prosperous. Well, Nancy no one to amonka, omonye dede, omonye hi. Well, omo president, omo emperor no krano, o tu kwanya, onfa imperial jet into kwan. Or tilekamu boko wabako quarantine the driver and the can no ne no moti achire obi ekura nim se emperor na etwam so ahu na so hwe Ghana yakwa kosua suban bone na president or top plane with me ashawa is wa in flight ne ade na say ukuta this kind of mindset. What does it show? The kind of leadership a country has shows the fabric of the nation.
Exactly.
And the fabric of the nation is the family. The family system is corrupt right now. And the way a bit me, I say your family system would regain its value system is sankofa sankofa ye amania ye nananom eja to ho a ye se eno enye na ye kofa abrofo no de eno na se ye if you say ye nyankopon wa boyen no wa boyen amma yen atinka bia enam eno so ye nananom ede achichire amania ni akwan ya faso de bobra ana ya to atwene ne yakokofa artificial one na obroni dia beto yen so.
Okay. Into wusha ede ne niama saa ya introduce into our system enye mayen o twa Ghana sese ana twa Ghana nia influence ma nia influence aware emema obi apese otu kwan sese ade ntira emebunu nyina apese o mu fikuru no so wo hwe inyansafo anase adesua anase mefa ne se institutions a develop oman nyina no wo hwe ye ni sa institutions no we don't have the agriculture, we don't have the schools. And now make Ottawa a whole you drive the whole the guy was showing us this is the Ottawa, Ontario, Deben agric way, do summertime. And yama my biano, and yama my diano, omo biemu ma public no ebeje bi. It's a whole land and a school ni see as so. Ghana has so much land. Just say we don't develop anything in our own nation. Yepe abrofo die.
Aye.
Because sorry.
No ne idea abrofo no idea brain. And unfortunately, no. I don't always blame. In fact, blame into abrofo no so all the time. But there are certain structures here you have to look at, and unless we remove those structures, we can't move forward. Okay. If you say Obroni structures now they are better on, or they are better say we will remain subservient at all times. And educational system now even kwa nanka new universities and ye Kwame Nkrumah na obeye Legon University and kay new university. They created an institution for civil servants. Sana will continue to be civil servants. That's it. And almost creative structures beyond my for self-development and self-economic build-up.
Whose responsibility is it?
Kwame Nkrumah who said no why na you said Debbie say the structures in to help to boost up our nation for self-development. Who sentino aya na yi nefi because abrofono one more in is one person continuously no one more share so into your family systems ni na krano I say first say wo a de o papa edin ene to anase una nadin ene de to ene ya wo wa ne ya two din Mavis and I are two din Florence and I are two din Yvonne anyway Africa ye nim Yvonne Africa ye nim Emmanuel Africa ye nim Stephen now so sardine ana yaje obroni edie no ene yaje now osha obia otu obidin biano somehow you have a certain level of control over that person So me metumi atu din a me just say I have a certain level of control over you. So enti no obroni na ba wasesa ye din se dabi oba ye kristoni a ene ese wosesa odin ne ama odin foforo John na James na Jacob na Florence na hwan enti ni nyina no ade a esi ye hwe na aka se dabi asase no so din a ese ye fa no eno ene ye de be ye adwuma.
Okay, let's talk about Christosum. Say obeye Christoni obroni ni be introduce a din as a form of a way to control. Send ye be ya obedi so na wadwene nyina ya mpa wo hwa ukobo obi fitete no first no me namfofo obi ubo ne fie din a it's as if said they are shy to be known as. Omo nim se sa ade ni nyina ye tumi bi no mu gya mu no.
Exactly.
Omo nim and wo hwe nkrofo a me ne omo ye adwuma wa ha na omudin wo hwe Sri Lankans anase Indians na omudin ne kura omo Chinese people omudin ne kura omo Chinese people ni bi nso were colonized, of course e bi kura John e bi kura we ni niamaniama. Let's talk about that. What are some of the things yama kwan ama obroni no anase what are the implications of having a white name, if I say Christian name as we call it, and then I rob free because in terms of spiritual and in terms of physical is a near happen or a and I said near happen ya adedi ewo hunemu wo change would ya woni ye spirit no woni ye and I say woni ye no edadi ewo kwan ben so ankofo bi ntiase a omofo se Christosum no is it Christosum na nya na say nia yede Christosum ne beye ye
enti Christosum de amanfo bebreka so Africa, the reason why we are not developing is because of religion. Religion has nothing to do with the facts that Africa has not developed. And yet religion it's not the fault of religion. It is what people are using religion to do. So now you two din chiro kronkron no ka say obo ade bo no ma nyina wie ya no ode papa kan Adam ana o ka chen say to bibia din ana papa kan Adam or to bibia din enti we say edin no enso no edin no de shebre enso eka ho enti say wo sisan wodin a wan hwe ye no akosan wo shebre if you say edin eya ade a emu oduru enti say wo hwe kiro kronkron kra o say hwenyankopon din hu enuonyam na yesi wo bompire ye bompire ewo yen agyenkwa Kristo kronkron ni din kronkron mu edin wo tumi enti say wo sesan wo din a wan hwe ye no akosan wo shebre.
Okay.
Na za Christian names ne a ye ka ho asem anye se bia de boni. For instance, Emmanuel ase kire se Emmanuel no Hebrew din ase kire se ye nyankopon ne yente anye bruni din Hebrew ye nyankopon ne yente enti na ase no na ni odeba Ghana yen kasam a ye se mauli ano no enti no se me kase me din no me mpase ye frame Emmanuel biom na mo ye frame mauli. It's the same thing. Instead, the meaning is the same. Edi bianso ewo meaning. Enti se ewo meaning dia na se enisa wo ofa wudin kase eye bibidin chi no me pe obroni dia no na wakwakofa obroni din se si ama me mpa atwo ni die mu nko a bibisa se Mavis ase ne san a obetimi a kire me ase
Mavis and a music lover, as what they call it.
Yo. But music
but it means nothing though.
Yeah.
Me din pa me ɛso bɔ ma me since a me nso me behu m'akyiri kwan san kɔfa a me kɔfa me din pa ɛso bɔ ma me ɛda a yɛde wo me no ɛda asase no gye me ɛda asase no enni tumi ɛwɔ sɛ me ba na sɛ me mma na mmom yɛhyɛ me sɛ me mmra no saa da no ɛda a awoɔ ka ma me wo mu ntimi nstɔpo o ba nti that day no ama no I take it dearly ɛna dede no as ɔbaa a odi kan me position ɛwɔ ebusua a me bɛsoɛɛ no saa edin no ɛno ne mahoɔden ɛwɔ that family no mu so edin is I cherish din because I research it edin sɛdeɛ woka no ɛsesa wo hyɛbrɛ ɛna me last name no has become just the responsibility of my family.
Yeah.
They are responsible for me. They have accepted me. So they gave me the name as also the power within where I grew up or where I am from, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. So, enti sa no man nyina no because edin so no ete se aba wadua. So, enti it is yen edin a ye nananom de to yen ye papa nom de to yen ewo yamani mu no eno eno so aba ama yen eno na kire yesu ni ye ban eno na kire babia ye free eno so no ene obo ade nhihye nso aye pe it is said eda ye de awo fiada ye wo ye nge mepie yesi kofi. Enti no I am identified with that day. I am identified with ada onyankopon hihye se memre wiase. Ya tu din dede se wo na wo ye obeye oba we ni obema we wo mo ba kan onyankopon hihye no no ya tu din based on that hihye.
Yeah.
Enti no emma se wo hyebre nso no etime bua o ma wudi wo hyebre so se obetumi enyin no wabɔ bra se obakan a mefi abusua we mu na nyankopɔn tumi nso ebeka ho ama wedi sa hyebre no so.
Okay, so where the things change for Ghana for ama yemfie ya ban economically we are weak, family structure is broken, politically we are very very weak. When it comes to like Osha Ghana for seriously though. I to say we have given up Osha Ghana for our outsider and who ye pa Rabiatu. May God bless you for watching. Almina Zongo or say God bless you too. And Mommy still or say I'm watching you from United Arab Emirates. Whoa, shababy Ghana for akogu. Ye gugun kro bebre. So my sister, may God bless you also. And Queen Silla Young, that is great teaching. Queen Silla, me name say Udin Young. Is it Yonye? Yonye no na mefa. Yonye comes with a dynamite, like it comes with the enshisheye. So what you see? When Adentina Usha Ghana for outsider, some Ghanaians don't even want to be identified as Ghana for. Adentra. Ama ye mu achiche ma ye have set 10 Ghanaians in a room. You will find some blaming Ekufuado. You will find some blaming Mahama. You will find some going back. I say Kwame Nkrumah na ye. Obenso say Tamils na ye. Rollins na ye. Oh no Champon na ye. What are all these people representing? I sat down and we are all saying the same thing. But what are these leaders representing? Leadership. And they all
so the leadership, in America, a country's leadership reflects its natural fabric. And the country's natural fabric is this family system.
Yes.
Now, Osha in family system, the way yatitian yadian say Ufia Busia Mansuchu Moa, what the Mansuchu Obra.
It's true.
Ufre Busia, Kontumpo, and a woman, what in Kontumpo, and a Bobra. Ain't there are high and said Nanka empenyufoɔ nyansafoɔ nimdeɛfoɔ adeyɛfoɔ a nanka yɛman anasɛ abibiri man Africa ne yɛkuta ya bɛ mfie bɛyɛ 105 yɛ atwa mu a aborɔfo bɛsesa wo mu nyinaa kɔɔ no nti no ama yɛ anyansafoɔ na nanka yɛwɔ no bebree na no ayera nti kakra bi no a aka no ya nka wɔn na ɛsɛ wɔn di yɛnim no aborɔfo no so de ɛnada abɛhyehyɛ mu nti mpanyinfoɔ na nanka wɔn nyansa wɔn de tete yɛn na yɛnyini a yɛduru baabi anka ɛsɛ yɛkuta saa frankaa no ɛde ɛtwa ɛkwan na yɛkɔ yɛnim no yɛatɔn ama obroni no.
Okay, nti unye ni sɛ ɛyɛ nkyikyɛmu na that petition no because they say Ghana ni aigbeni kwaka kyerɛ opepe ni sɛ onye Ghana ni. How do we fix that problem? Do you think say is it right for the IGP? O de ma yenhwɛ akwa we kakra. Now tell me the wisdom in this thing. Let's watch Nigel Gazi. Doctor, kyerɛ me enyansa ewo nia asofofoɔ egina sorry dan mu ye ebi nie enwu hia kora sɛ mekɔ akɔba amankwa salifo de obi ni mu de wei de obofoɔ de anase owusu bempa de they are all in the same bucket. Let's watch. Monfanche me kakara meba. Okay, are they in play? What is the case now? I don't know who play.
Let the family members, let them pray for him. Because I am seeing him in prison. Prophecy number 5. I saw crisis. Let them pray for him. I saw crisis in the northern part of Nigeria. Prophecy number 6. I saw a woman leading the world. And this woman I'm seeing her in America. I saw Harris in her name. Let's pray for her. Prophecy number 7. I saw the former president of America. Donald Trump coming back into active politics. Prophecy number 8. I saw and the Lord said, we should pray for the now president of America, his health. Why am I seeing Russia crying? Prophecy number 9. I saw a heavy cloud. Cloud of darkness. Covering the head of state of Umofia. Let's take this prophecy very seriously. I saw a cloud of darkness covering the head of state of Umofia.
Umovia. I saw a cloud upon Umovia. Umovia no. Say ya done Ganedi. Do you think it is the right of the IGP to say we no munyina yentasi omunyina yenchenji yensesa? Do you think it was a good move?
I think it's a good move, but it's not good enough.
Okay.
Well, because and sorry, this so-called pastors near you, what is the word I want to use? It's a hoax. Okay. It's I can't. Okay, yes, me more time. Don't judge near it. But here, I say test the spirit, and you will know. And then we are Ghanani. Sorry. As I was say, we are software. As someone a nyamisem to true. Never boa a manfo. We jina hona woka brofo. So nipa kro kasa so ye Ghanani me boa.
O ye Ghanani mapa.
Ghanani ana waye wo ho broni na woka brofo ana wo yonko Ghanani enyi ase ewo Ghana kasa twi kasa mo se den. Enti o hwe we nyina eye kronobo first class. Chiro kronkron so kai se emre bebre beba no aidifo atrofo besore akase o mi odie ni Nyankopon yi bibia akere me ni se o se nsore bebre beba enum na na yete no ensore wa bebre ya aba ene no Edifree Duncan Williams num to hwan mensa o table num ne hwan mebedro besi ne. None of those churches are genuine churches. Make actual. If so, share a sikapen kwa sorry. Sikape and a sikapen on sono and what am I sorry for no enya ahoto. Nkrofo a here woman and so bra be man Nyankopon ade betua wo type na Nyankopon be hyira na sika kakra owa wo de beto aduane koko bia ma ne ba no no na de akoma sofo na sofo na age enne ko asofofo ni nyina fie no kohwe edan a wo mutim kohwe fie a wo mutim kohwe ka wo mudam na hwe wo sorry ma ewo wo asorim se hwanum asori baben ana oti fie asofo ni timobi na hwe wo enti ni nyina eya kohwe sorry akofwe sem nko a
Dr. Adobayo Wallace or say it's amazing that the old prophets and old witches, etc., are only found in Africa. May God continue to have mercy on all of us. Dr.
Exactly.
Adobayo, US.
Exactly. If you say first, when we say Ubruni ne kwanya or the first or the BCC, no, and or the other catcher and say, ye mere one ne nkokrafo o me ye bayfo. But
Obroni na beka asem no doctor.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. Oh, one more by say make me my example. Me catechism, me a Catholic. Me catechism I try no. Obroni catechism na or the other try no. Or say ye nananuma kwan nyina bayisam ni abosonsom enti ye ntuni nyina ntwene na yenye Christosum entumu enti me up to today me kai sa asem na nam si ye rade ne age sa asem we atum wo abrofo no ena de sa de na brand se yen ya kwan no enye kwan papa obroni de na ode abre yen no eno ni papa so na Christosum no it is already part of our nature, our culture. Send me di kan kire wo no. Ye wo no. Ye say ye wo memory.
It's coming to you.
We ama. Ye wo abakan ane ya to din dede. Sa din no nyina ene Onyankopon hihye a waye a ye de awo no. Ni nyina edi pepepe. Nanso broni ni baaye no. O say sa din no ehun hia fa Mavis. Meboa. Wow, say because Ubroni na adi obeka kire ye no say ono ni din na ode ebre ye no eno ni na papa na ese ye de tu ye ho ene ye de tu ye ho
ena change yen anamotuo ni ye
exactly
onu a wo hwe me doc we de ma menye we me refresh the screen. We are talking about nienti a yen fie hey ubehwe memma abrofum, but abro omaja ware enya ware jaye no. I'm talking about the peacemaking. Our jaye de wo baby I'm talking about adenti na yemfie nyina enye structured. Enye structured in a sense say we ni nua yaka, we ni nua nkasa, ye gya ware nti ye yatamfo, me ne we gya awo ma, eno nti ye de tan no ekowura nkola enu mu, eno nti no me ye asantini, wonso ye pepeni, me ne wo mo abusia, me ne wo enni hye, ye nka nton baako, ene me die ni me hye ni, ya chiche ya fani obroni no akana na yenso ye di so, but ye refinia the core foundation the fapem eda nienti a yemfie nyina ye break yemfie the main reasons yes anchiche mu nintira wo de Ghana 410 ekuden ba akomu everybody is we are all talking the same thing but we are attacking the wrong people. We are attacking the wrong people. You see, ebi say Mahama, ebi say we are attacking power to medie any mpanyidie na ye ne omo ko asie moma ye nte ye ho ase say ye ne tumi any mpanyidie na edi asie na ya makwan enema ese say ye suro no eno mo ya ma ne kwan beye ne nema tuntum nema huhuhu ye nkra ha ye nkra no eno mom ya makwan ama eno ane ya betena ye mfie oba ekọ pastor fie kodware yakoyi wokunu ayi yerade yakopon Ghana for ma mo ye buta ma ye dware omo ewo daddy sen koko be ma na dware omo doc ma yi omo ho na mema dware omo ye beka ho asem another time but these are the things break ye mfie ama warija ye ewo bebia warija ye bakora na ubisa Ghana ni se denti na ono okunu ja doc sikasem
mame ka se minchiro sa some we me kan na bontin so da but and then make catch because through the many researches and normal ye hunu anthropological community it says some of these things we don't need to put them in public because it won't help but the brenaya brofo I mean him say they don't want us to reveal what is going on but never catch it.
Okay.
Obroni wa hu se ka se bayi ya de ade bone pa obroni on a class 1 me ka kira no what if you say ebia na what bibi say free bibi say Illuminati and Freemason there. Now man for people say, oh, it's just a makeup, there's nothing. No, I will hope. Me ankasa minim nkrofo a womo ye historians ya womo ka sa group no. Na womo ye ya se me mejo ni womo see there. Oh yeah, see there. Also you are very brilliant. You have a sharp mind. See there. No. Na me ka tro mo say. Me say me nana no mo a edin a me kuta me se me ko kansa no mayu hu a ebegu me din hu fin enti no me pese me yesa de me kansa asem obako hwe me sa enti e free ho no nanka normally research near presenting papers no my my invite here for other this time omo invite me bio.
Hey,
which is okay.
A man for some tie.
Which is okay.
Ghana for are you listening? And no na ye can say yen kromum painful bimu omo ka ho no.
Yeah. Ain't you know
wow.
I say and normal be a air coso our areas mohan. Say you see a dear chira. Young couple tissery or pay ye pa na one more essay in penny for no almost sell my dream, sell woman time ye mind. And Tessa, what dear, say opanyin bi a wotra me money din but me kan obi a obehu opanyin bi a obedi Ghana so na Ghana agudi a yenyankopon de amaye na wodi ama oman foforo se mediwe emma emfie aduonum fa ne tu ho na yeso adwuma na wodi maye nchichemu be edupe na san nchichemu du no emu miensa eye mene mabusua de emu nson no eye oman de emu aduokron no wodi fa
wodi ya aduokron
so ahu na se woye obi a wodo wo man na wo man ho adwene pa se wo pese woye na wo man fofo ye na oman agapade a otwedi ampon boade de amayen no na wo de ache oman foforo na we se enye etimodin samua na we oman panyin etimi ya adesa amani ye so
and yes omanya all our politicians because the politicians say
there and American anything ene etimodin aba amambuom ya omumfa hwen ho ya sebe ade a yenim se eya de bone kura no ye ni akase after all we were to intimately aye senya asem ne yanka obi a wo ye okanfo ebede akire deputy speaker okanfo na okasafo ebede akire yeah okasafo ebede akire na unim se okasafo no eni ho a na so otu kwan na se oyi ni nan efi oman asase so a me na me gina ho na wonim se wo gina ho saa se okasafo a eni ho kwan se woto aba nanso no wa hyeda ato aba aka se mo kan ma aba na mato no wahu wonim se emra kwan so eni se wo yes anso na wa ye na che se obuo ben na wo ema oman ne emra odo ben na wo ema oman efi se ade na woto aba ma aba no afa no ade a wonim se ama oman fo mpe nanso wo pese wo de aden kunsun beba muntino na we de asisie beba muntino wa ya ade a ye asisisem se yenyentum upo wumpo esem ogitum wo brekwa wonim se eye asisisem enti se ohwe sa no ma we nyina kire se yaman no ya kyekyere oman no ade ahye obroni ensa ebi se enne IMF for woman editate World Bank woman editate so hu enti yesika asemo eden yo womo yakobo bosia womo de paper krata ena de mayense bosia ya gini bosia na kire no womo kase okay ya mama bosia na enso no adwumade am pese mudi no se mode yen nkrofo edi se adwuma no na montua womo ka na yasan ayi se bosia no bi mu ade ayeden etua womo nkrofo ka
to shakura they are taking the money back
exactly na fenso no womo asan aka se sani ye bom bosia se mutua eho ensosofo interest so ho na enam se interest na beda ho ni ntino yen yesika yekuta ye de ebuma ye de edi dwa no yasa teso ama ne rate ne value no ekofom eno ni nyina no wo hwa ye sisisem enti ye fa yen agudie ye adepa no ye de ma wo mo ne ya gi wo mo paper no ne ya gi no na wo ma san be gi paper na fi yen chen se montua ye adwuma ye fo ka enti o hwe we nyina ohema ye beden ne akwanimu
asem no mobo sometimes it's overwhelming ebubu wa ontaban
enti si anyai obroni akiri die a me wo me se obroni krum na mete die na so tem bia me kan se me pese me san kofi
Yeah.
If you say, a hana yetino, yantumi din awa asase wei so. Yetumi din ewo fie. Na din no so hyebre bo so. Enti yese me san ko na me kodi me hyebre so. Wahu. Na onyankopon bie kwan bi ma wa, obie kwan se kokosua ade. Wo de o hwe Abraham. Onyankopon tu no so onfi baabi a wo no. Otu no fi ho e de ne akyinye kakra an behu ade. Enso hwe se owu ye no ehe ne de ne koye esan de ne kofie kosie no. Yakodua no, yakokodua no aduaba e wo fie. Ne ba Isaac ono so sa, ono so nenam ne papa kwan so. Ono so owu ye no ekoye de ekodua ne wo fie. Se de be ya na aba e be fifiri na daakye nkola afifiri mu. Enti bibia ye no ni nyina ye hyebre ene yese ye bɔ ho ban. Ye ma obi amagye ye hyebre emfi ye nkyɛn. Wahu. Enti se ye nyae abrofusam na ye no a hwɛ obi a wo so o kanyamesem Ganani na wo ka brofo. Obrako obetumi akasa no eyi nsem no mu akyerɛ nkrɔfo nanso wo de obroni kasa ene nada ene de ya sorry.
Na doc wo de hwɛ obroni na ahye nkom na o hye suit obroni nkom hye na wo de hye suit no wo ba be hye obroni nkom se oba be ye president oba be ye president wo de hwɛ Isaac emra eson aware mmere so kora no o papa esoma ko kurom ho baby a omukon yankasa no na there was a warning already to them and they obeyed it. Say memfa ekrom ho ma omo a omo ansua na omo ndi sa emrahye no so no omo kofa krom ho ba no hwe Juda okofa krom a niama esisi na kwan mu ne ma ewuye na hwan because okoware ekrom ho but omo kono na there was a warning to them say menkofa ekrom ho ma eno ti Isaac ye kofa oba efri ni krom odo we baby ote na nko betimi atwusu oba wo nanso na krom wo abosomsom sa eno na ye de abekrom nti wo hwe Ghana na che say we are deep into it ye manyina ware enkuro na ye tutusu no esomma ba wo hwe a mameka asemi chew India ni koware a India ni ko ni krom ya wo ne ma wa ha nso mo kofa ma efri omukrom eba Canada eba US eba baby omotibia no mabeware anase akwala nso a yawo no wo kro no so a ebusia ni nim omuho abusia iti wo hwe Ghana for de a yen family structure ne de ebeche o because ye pa hoho ye se kwankyira de efe ye de sika na eto ena ya toto a ye de yakɔwie sika yakɔ free yakɔpa wa ya pashika no wonke ye kwankyira de so nanso kwankyira de yemfie ena de papa wo doctor nia waken de ama me yemu ahye me kakra minim I knew this exists but minim se na you kura no ewo ho a eben wo a yebisa wo se brabe join it because you are brilliant na saade we no even Scientologist for no mpo no omo a na omo wo mu a omo jaaye ene they are on TV teaching omo teaching the secrets of Scientology omo kire eniema yema omo soanye eni with the same omo di niema se de ade na nkasa te na che se Africa for Ghana for ede na yesuen se nyame ni we ya befo obroni ni de no na abranti wagine mu dindindin say there's no such thing as good or bad eye nipa na ede good no na kra na eda wo mu no ekra na eda wo mu no osi Dr. Adebayo osi I don't recall knowing of any prophet since my birth and school days. Modern City Academy, Prempeh College, not in Kumasi until I left Ghana in 74. Or Kofi Okra na me baby nga. The fake prophet started popping up in the mid to late 80s, which is true. Emre kom omo no mkra mo de 80s na kom bae no in Africa. That happens to coincide with the discovery of oil and economic boom across Africa. Our own fellow Africans started to use the Bible to exploit our fellow Africans for their selfish gains. Eye asem papa eno na waka no Dr. Adobaye. Eye ansem
pi. Ena ni waka no hye no kre. Won say make bi ka say na religion is our problem. Religion is not our problem. It is the way people use religion, to exploit our people. And sorry, I've been, it is all exploitation. Now, exploitation is free. So,
now, Doctor, what she nipa egu aso nemo.
Aye. Obi a miracle.
Na uhu obi nim platform no so a she nipa egu o. Obi nim emra na we ono so oye ne crusade 31st night no esewani eno no, it was outside. Thousands of people. It wasn't.
It's not my desire.
Yeah.
I am not pleased in going about telling people that you are going to die, or tomorrow you die, or this person is going to die. But when God brings a message of death whatsoever to a man, it is giving you the awareness, and it is giving you the should I say the impetus. Now somebody may ask, why do you always see
who told you? Tuesdays. Sorry,
Doc, emra odifo Nathan call is it Nathan na oko osofo payin ni fie se nyame se ubewu no mesra okogina puppet so no kan edifo no mu borre fie ekohye enkrofon kom tete no David yekoyi na deja kire no yodifo otinifie no hu nya David ye nyankopon yi kire no say it was yen shenkom just for enkom ye shenkom the tofo
specific. Yeah, very specific.
Yeah.
And it is directly to a person, a group of people, specific.
Yeah.
So, now, when it's not prophecy. Now, I don't claim, sir, I know every way in which God speaks to us. But Adebakwa minim, sir, and I said, Onyankopon emme nipa enshenkom said ombe gina ho etietuemu ekase se na Nyankopon ahyenkom say kotokofo na be wini sa machi na I mean
what
come on.
Well,
when you have exploitation, unfortunately, Ghana for Africa for you say miracles and you need that so obo ade achadi a wode amayen se yenya adwuma hwe wabo asase amayen or say the land I have given thee, that of the land ye shall eat and prosper. Nanso no ya jai say yenya asase so adwuma yembo pa onyankopon mo me na menye sika enti aden onyankopon ama ade a ehia na wutimi de abobra eno no wo mpe wo kwa kotena sorry dem no sofo ahyenkom say oh fra 10,000 bra na mema visa no akwa abrochire akwanya adwuma no wanya sika ansa enti sana nyankopon hire nipa dabi so enti when we nyina no ekire yen say ya yira enti IGP dia na waye no media menkwa it's not enough. They should cancel all those churches. Now Adebakwa mpesa mekani say so woshe adiyifo no they went through quite a bit of training. Obu oha efri ne mofrase ya sheda ya shase training no ebu yen won kra no na onyankopon apa say sa nipa we say wo beye diyifo ama nti ye wo no na wa shase eye ne dwuma so na ene wo hwa obi sori a also a Bible school 3 months, or your pastor, or your bishop. Will be sorry for here. Oh, menya a high, I've received the light. Me for me. Onyankopon, our God does not pick prophets like that. Apostles no Onyankopon kasa krapa no. Otete wamo mfie miensa ansana wamo hya se ye won adwuma.
Na enye no na omode Bible na nkyerosem no na yenti ase ana se because ebi beka say odifo se ni se osore ye na Nyankopon ene me kasa na wunyina ho say ni say, but how do you teach the fruit? You say you shall bear fruit, you shall know them by their fruit.
By their fruits, exactly.
Yeah, how do you teach a person to recognize, to know the fruit? What does the fruit looks like? What does it look like? Because in Crawford are in despair. People are they have placed their hope. Konipa no shosha ade no mpo no ono kura no nya correct. E common no. Yeah, e common no. Nti obeye de enhu aba no. So should we leave them for them to be lost like that? Because the multitudes of people in those churches, multitude, there are so much. Just say, obi oho GD so be a bayfo.
They use all of that. In the American said, "Sir, prophets near software one woman and this anomaly nina obronia quina or there Baptist Church, Assemblies of God, one for now buy in the 70s, you know, early 80s. Them are coming back Ghana. Come back Ghana na eduani ni ho na nipa wu no. And Assemblies of God, Baptist Church, and from Mosenkra. And sorry, Bibria, Abrofono, a de baye, a de Adriane, Wahu, Omode Adriane, Omode and mo sorghum, and one near de ba, now Omode Yamisemno, Atwasia, and Wamoka come, 80 a month for, and I will must hear from us Yehovah dance for Yehovah dance here. Yehovah dance for mermons, anyone. Ominyina be good Ghana say cho and will be a echiche aduane na se come dem na se wo ba mami aduane na ka chem se brama sorry wo ba ma sorry a tim bia no we bonpa ma we come enne oda and so wa sorry na meko because babia na me wo no mabusia metumi we come dem wo na wo bra me aduane ntino enne wo kwan na ye kwan papa no nti yankofa so they sankrofo no they use the vulnerability of people to mislead them.
Okay. Is it a country? The Constitution has nothing to do with churches. The Constitution already addresses the churches already. The Constitution already addresses the rights of the people with their free will and the free minds already. The Constitution addresses people who are exploiting. The Constitution, no crampo, does not give a precedent, no crampo, that leverage, the Constitution doesn't. The people are rather giving them that will. And Crawford at the abwa for it. Ghana for the abwa for it. Essence a common. So the Constitution, the human rights way Ghana for sign it, the whole world is in way agreement to say you don't abuse, you don't create fear to the public. So all those things. The Constitution already addresses all that. This is a minions action. If only we can apply the law. Law enforcers need to enforce the law. IGP no or wabek ye dede. Now, so is it going to enforce the law? And I say highlight be no highlighting. Why are there a weke? Because and one is so much to Ghana di umofia a crowd they buy umofia so you Ghana di yentime mo Ghana. All the prophecies about omo ntimi am pinpoint say Ghana nipa we be except for two Salifu Amwaku ene ye we bi oma kofa no yente hwe another bishop bi nso be ye fa say ntokwa na happen e wo parliament no owuo di akire onko kire sa ba bi a wan na plot ye wan na kan ye wan na de we tu ase kan ben etuo ben say ni say eno nipa no e de ba be ye we no the enforcement of the law is what needs to work brother is a country that is all that needs to be done. Because it is nothing out there. The Constitution.
It is more than that, not just the enforcement of the law. Because when we can't say, we follow the abrofono structure and the can't. Okay, enforcement of the law. Your structures now, laws no agina socrano structures name. So I say railway. That's what take no be fast socrano railway na kasana enye enti better na the train na fast na ye. So the structures that are supposed to uphold the laws, the structures are not good. So how do you enforce the laws on faulty, legislative structures? So, and may make about rebuilding the structures of value system. Well, I see we have to build the values, the restructure our law enforcement on our values. And you Bruni Diano. Tembiano ya can near Ubruni mentality. Tembia ya can enforcement of the law, enforcement of the law. Enforcement of the law, no. How do you enforce the law when the law the structures on which the laws are based are weak? How do you do that?
But don't we need to start from somewhere? Senka, the laws are there already. The structure is how we embrace it. Say, are we yebejiatum? And when I say yes, ma omu nshem komuya, omu mua de omu mushe, omu emferia de. That is what. So nanu mebe can say enka. Sanka omu eye example. Let's fix jails for people like that to go to, because Ghana jail omo se nipa we ne hu mfata into de nisika jail ho nyefe yen jail ha jail at least ya ye nia osikani police ni soldier ni doctor udi boni a wo ho na akoda. So what I say, human dignity is preserved at least even in jail. That's what I say. So Ghana ne de yenim sa de we mfata nipa we so ye de no obi a no was nisika pa hwe be oda ene munye ho yie to preserve that. But what I'm saying is Sanka omo etimi classify what goes so no that they don't punish you with crime, they teach you a lesson. Inti Sanka omanye we no nanka ya fine omo papa unim say Sanka wusu bempa had to go and pay $200,000 for fines never go into public coffers and ke kuro no benye sika and we police for ejuma beya de we lawyer for ejuma beya de, because now they have to bring themselves up to be able to represent big men like that. And no ema ebuo ba kronum gezi ono umua de yese menye we the laws are made to teach Jiminy. Hey, obroni ahihye mra se what Jimmy you will pay with your money. The how one go school kura no ko gina parking lot onim say ha no man say me park it. It will teach you, it forces you to learn by force. So what I'm saying is enforcement is a must.
Yeah. And American, sir, the identity one more move Emrana IGPD, but identity no more move because they know say it won't work. They can do it and get away with it. So that points to a weak structure because the system is corrupt. So I didn't because in Crofona one more ebu minor, woman cannot correct. And you see, I will coach you also bempa na officially na Crawford and now for president and a chief justice or phone call or phone no friends. So there's a way there. Why in a cram with the munyan nasa? So what goes after that? Nothing. So it is
fine. So almost finding with money. And yes, you see, they are wasting public funding to.
They are wasting public funding.
Yeah, you don't put him in jail for this. You have to find book a mano. Book mano. No, and no. So when there must be structures to say when within 3 months, you know, a cano, it be a 10% barber count after a whole
it will
double. It is hey, anka buy the benya sika. She akwaya obi driver na we si fam na wo pesa obona so find them. Buka go amoso na abinding sika. And then what you do is they have biometrics passport, biometrics way. Gene passport if you want to be into coin. You don't close their businesses because they are paying people. You can create job for them. So let them keep working. For them
on my way, Rwanda. Well, I dear papa near. And sorry, now go was a Ghana Hadian. We're good in was it because it is exploiting the people? We're good in and yes, Hadiano. Some questions are saying to a chat. You see, I know among for they are beginning to be responsible. They've invested their lives in working and they are doing better. So San SCA or Ghana, as you go sound sorry in Kwasia, sorry, you go munina, if you Duncan Williams, no munina, the back, as you go munina.
Yeah.
Now,
but now,
so who percent?
Who said the politicians are using the church for campaigning to go.
Right, then I'm one who said another problem because the whole system is corrupt.
Baumia na maso demo
amanyina ni na be hu se kremoni allergy and now na maso dem and now ye be him na wahu hypocrisy etina meka say ye man no apro o man na pro o man na pro the structure ni nyina say the structures of governance is rotten and you know I said ye yi o nyina efiwo yes, structures in Afro. Now, yes, share one more woman penny papa say, Nana, Doma Hene, Obisano. Me say, ye bumpire, Tim Bia, me bumpire, me bunko to you bumpire, my mangana. So, Onyankopon, onye obi, onye okay, in the phobia and my na. Only a nimu na umbu or mine send ya see a boomer. Resa ubia or ya henio. Now so we tie a crumu fossem. We tie mebuna airban, we tie or massman who say, and po if say or chinano iminiha a mebumi ana a boo mine into a tie or massem. I didn't where you know where you ya was the sea no was some name my so hene. Sana hene ebu mai. So nipa say no oye nyansafo. Nipa say no oye mnimdie fo obi a oye nimdie. Enti nipa say no san krofo we bi na esi ya hwehwe e wo Ghana mamu. Na yetumi edi wo mo ebegina ho se wo mo ni yenimu. Wahu. Efi say ubetumi ehu se oye obi a nebusua wo free mu no eye busua ekuta adwempa oya busua ekuta abapa ema enkoso so enti your family structures no there said ya wokan say baumia na yesi ni papa a politician enti wo politician so ampa me buana
of course
akufuado so papa yes sir also politicians me bua they grew up with the same game. They know how to play the game very well. So and you know, omo amaso omo bebu mai, omo aba so omo politics no, omo onu beji asho mbotom. Right? Mamenye ade bi nchiro. These three words: politics, police, policies. Omo nyina no, omo free papa baako. Because the word police means people. The police, to police a people, no, means to be around people, to help people to be properly organized, to help people to be in order. That is what it means to be a police. Enti momo ho Canada no, me Canada for police force empire because maybe me to kwan eko Montreal. Na me fi Montreal no, ana mbefa New Brunswick. Na ana Edmonton. Na me drew Edmonton no, na ye ka no break it down kakra. And the police nearby, no besides he ne yako ne so ye fi Edmonton ye ko New Brunswick. Edmonton, yeah. And was so na mo ka say there, okay. Who police nankasa o, and wo fair tow truck. And was tow truck no fa ye car no enko mechanic bi won mo nsiesi. Na police no was say restaurant bi wa ha. Monko ho na monko tra mo be didi amunidi, but be making sure that the car will be fixed and then be brought back to you. Hey, now me imagine me saying that, but how do I know which mechanic place they are taking it to? And was say, well, but if you don't trust that your car will be brought back to you, then you can follow them to the mechanic. And I'm so okay. Let's do that. Enti police ni ye nyina edi mechanic na chiri. Ame ye ko hu ba bia. Wo mo kwakọ ye yi no. Ame ye ka problem no of course police ni ye ka problem ni nyina chiri no. Tow truck no so buy no, mo check who what the problem was. But still no, police ni no, o me edi tow truck na chi echo mechanic for her. Eti wo bra wa o mo siesie no, o sand the bar restaurant no because we say ade sent no we should eat supper. While we are eating supper the car will be fixed. Ama ye didi we ya no ma frese o ma fisika na we police ni de ekọ fa car no and I say drive safe and be careful. When the police area,
that is Canada police to you. That is Canada police.
When the police area,
yeah no almost me stop obi e de bi me so me drive ya na me nche car that de bi na me drive na me drive ya maka no ni bibia ji buburo me de call US, me de call Montreal, me de call na sa time na fe na me cars ni me nche da nim se ye change na niema ni cool no na antifreeze boy you say police ni be gina me nchen se o say ma'am do you need help Canada no ana omo because me cause traffic into no omo enemy ya kakra say omo stop traffic ni maame me wunti o na ye stop traffic ni na ye de me ko gina kire no mbisa me say me hia rider na me say pin ye tam me de me ekọ we baby a me ko na me say ma me nko fie na car me jesi omo say we because they are to police to make sure say there's law and order.
That's it. Now you have peace. So
that's right.
And you know, this is what a police does. And I am politics. Politics, you know, is about bringing good order again to the lives of people. That there's proper governance, that there is peace, there's development. That's politics. Policy, you know, is about the things that help to bring about good politics.
Yes.
So the policies are the foundations, the written statements, guidance, and all the necessary ideas that are the experiential tenets that are needed to create a better society. That is policy. So policy guides politics. Policy guides good policing. So, and then you're done politics, you know, into its negative form, into its opposite form. And we are using politics against the people. So we are using politics against the people and for self-interest. Politics is about people's interest, not self-interest. And then the politicians, you know, that's what they are doing. They are using politics for self-interest. no emboying. It is because religion is the downfall of religion causes the downfall of Africa. And I say Africa religion it is not religion. Said de abrofo no womo mentality edi ye enroma no. Hwe nipa nkesi obuman na ye di n'echi na obuman pa no. Yamfa ono obi a wa begina ho na oka brofo fellow Ghanaians. I don't near pe.
You did it all right. You did it so well. Wow.
I don't near pe. I don't near pe. So oka brofo. Yeah, make I say UNC time no powerly time no. Na sa party politics UNC time Rollins bar first or best son you now within 3 months of organizing elections. Now your party politics, a Popular Front Party, United National Convention, UNC, a Popular Front Party, a PFP, and a PNP, People's National Party, and a Third Force Party, nominating one. Powerly group no na UNC. Na MP no oba no kabro for na mafo ni engineer bonsam language. So sabi yo. Ana obroni kasa no ana ne feel say ano ne adititru ana ye nti ye nyina ye wo school ni nyina no uka twi a ne etwa otoma uka ewe ne apanisho ye se kokodo ukoka ga ne etwa otoma because uka vernacular nti no uni se eni ho kwan se ubeka ukwankasa ukrumu kasa ewo ukrumu asase so ka obroni de no ano na ye papa nti se saa na ya ton ye ho a ebe ye den na ye man anyankoso ebe den na ye busua mu papa ye abafri ye busua mu aba ya to ye nananom amane atwene ene yakofa obroni bayisam no ede abeka ye ho ena nne madamfo bi a ne maame ne madamfo no ono na damfo maame yare wo fie yenko ne yenko ka yede na akwakoto pastor bi asoro yese ne maame ye bayifo ne maame a wabre atete no ede na akọ secondary school waton bu fruit saa dia hwe ne ba akọ secondary school awie school akọ national service na wanya chan wanya kwan aba brochire nanso for some reason want me managing ho ye ya okofie yese ne maame na eye no obi a ono wabre atifi free achibu fru sa dia hwe wako secondary school awie school na enne mum oba be ye na yese odi na kwato osofo bi fie se oye baifuo na afi ye mehwe a se na Alzheimer's na ha mami adwene so oye baifuo
doctor ekromu ha na ebisisi wa ha the enforcement those law na ye the close answer no the constitution does not need any amend, Papa. You see, the laws are there already. When you cause someone, when you falsely accuses, and I say, especially if it is an institution. Yes. Okay, hey, I'm doing some. When you, especially if it's a individual, they are fine. If it's an individual, fine. But if it's an institute like a church, can be held responsible for the death of, they will close it. The law in Ghana, it is there already, my brother. It is there already. The constitution, yes, you cannot stop a pastor from prophesying. What does it say? It didn't tell them to not prophesy or say, do not cause fear and panic. That was what the police Inspector Nika or say, don't cause it. It is not to prophesy. You see, Ghana for you can't, yes, someone, can't someone said the no, can't boom. It was what they were doing. It was they were bringing division to homes, They were separating husbands and wives. They were bringing homes into a chaotic state. They were causing fear and panics. Kumchacha can fear and panics. They are causing those fear and panic. And no, Emma obi etiminya kumayari. That is against the law. That one, the law enforcers can protect the people's interest. You see, it is a must. You can say amending which part of the law are you going to amend to allow the government to close a church? There are no laws about me close to church. A church is a part of a belief. You cannot close the church. You can close a church when the church is inciting the people of hate, is inciting and also bringing a fear to a person to cause death. To cause a death. When what you say threatens another person, if it's an individual there, when it is a group, and I say an entity, a church, that government, they need license from government. Yes, the government can go and close it right away without any question at all. The government has power to do that. It's within the laws, the public laws that protect the interest of the people. Ghana, but Ghana for no obi sorry as amendment of the way no ntiama yen shede nim which part of the where we need the constitution to be amended is the power those men, the leaders, have. You see, a president should not have power to manipulate our judicial system. That one needs to be amended. The president should not have power to amend the judicial, to manipulate and to appoint the chief justice and to appoint even Krampono, the electoral commissioner. The president should not have that much power. That law needs to be amended. It is a conflict of interest.
It is.
That is what we call conflict of interest. Or the yere sister, we yere nuya, and abeye a whole nation, the whole Ghana. So no, our faith remains in that person. That one is a thief. It is a corruption in a book. It shouldn't be a way medical way no government no. You shouldn't be elected by way South as
Samuel, Mameka Semi. I'm out for constitution, but they don't even know what is in the constitution. So, in order for a OSHA constitution, almost 300-page constitution at Ghana, Yekutana, the Brainano are not well formulated, seriously, because so OSHA powers are Ekuta president. It's almost, basically, it's almost like a tyrannic presidency. And this the constitution should the constitution should not allow the president to appoint Supreme Court judges, to appoint electoral commission, because the Supreme Court is the third arm of government of the country. And when you allow or you give powers to a president to appoint the justice of the Supreme Court, you are basically giving power to the president to appoint the third arm of government. So when I'm you have two against one. Basically, you only have the legislative, which is the House of Parliament, and half of the legislature belongs basically to the president, and then the third arm of government belongs to the president. And to Usha, the whole system of governance, belongs to the president. And to constitution, that was it's not a very good constitution.
No.
It's not a very good constitution at all. Internet government, they can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
The president thinks that he can do whatever they want. Even Finance Minister Krano feels that even an MP Kra feels that they can do whatever they want and nobody can hold them responsible.
Yeah.
Because the ruling, party or the ruling government basically owns the governing structures. And when you have this kind of constitution that gives so much powers to a president, that is, for me, that is not a democracy. And a democracy in Ukraine, and yeah, Papa. Well, this kind of governance is not our kind of governance. Democracy, is not good for African way of governance. The way, I say, democracy. Even cry, yan kasaya hasi, US and Canada crown. Or if you look at the system correctly, though most of it is good, but there are some parts of it that is very corrupt. Because we have a sikafo and a control system.
Oh yeah.
And democracy yankasano idea is for me, it's not a very good way, or the way we understand it now, it's not a very good way of governance that helps people. Gaddafi. Yeah.
We young brother be na opese me secondary opese explaining way no. I just want to join him in so he can add his 2 cents. Young brother. Doctor Evia, Doctor Evia, now come in.
Yo. Okay. Opinion pacho. And no massa the way and pastors you behave no, because many of them they are related to our president. Until they feel say they can do whatever they want. Santisa ode obinim. Emrebia me share a video bi obidi man on YouTube. Na oba penfo or so or person na obinim na ode onai oba wonyim na ode onai 88 na yefu say o shanin come and o san yare and na said you common sense cry catch say you can't do that to a pregnant woman.
Yeah.
Now so why afani who free yes why a prophet. So, and and normal sano common sense must apply. The police should have gotten involved to say, hey, you are putting this woman into danger and we cannot allow you to continue to do this. When Kwan is a reason to shut down Obinim. This kind of thing. Because we idea where you as her. Not only will they shut you down, you go to prison.
You go to prison,
endangering the life both of the woman and the baby in the womb.
Yeah.
So now so yet Ghana, I say democracy, and a constitution, not financial saying. So and then we throw common sense out of the picture.
Okay.
Opinion pacho,
yeah, more kwaba. Now, can be about constitution.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm making an accurate all day. Or my piano, and I fear piano, your laws are governing a constitution who has a man making our own. Enti Ghana BBA or constitution. Enti asofo no a omo prophesize no. Omo religious freedom. Freedom to say constitution guide omo e ma omo ye the way omo. Enti prophecies no. What mean guide the prophecy say prophecy no any so share and come way and answer this was come. What mean guide prophecy. Once a law no more clients will be actually practicing the BBA and religion. You over to my end say, over to my culture as of one say, say, laws, any amendment, the over to my advice or my culture, so BBA, or Mukuni private, not country, but almost in public. But except over Casabia, on Casa will be who and us will be say. Or endanger people, because a prophecy no or prophesy. And the prophecy there, it will prophesy either bad or good. So that's not a percent. It is over to my idea. Nani no constitution, the constitution a woman laws no be woman. Eto said na many no Dr. Sogo Kaze, as you close to churches no said my friends Kagame here. Ghana no won't even close churches just like that because of a constitution no any bibia allow churches. Stand on person.
Okay. And yen Dr. Adobayo.
Mami ka say ba ku pinto to aso. Say e fa say asofo no ye bibi say oil. Omo ye nsuo ni ma amanfo no no eton. Enu say no wrong. Say ade bia wudi ko yam bia na na say wo body bia na betima ha wo. FD my authority and sign as hard na what media move akwa. But Ghana na yemra no nam say e mani ye adwuma obi ni mo obi ko fa bibia no ya fra bibi na obi ato no ye no akwa no o di ase e di sa no ma no e gi say FDA wo etimi e ma kwan say sa o yiri ya o yi content we ne wo mu na obetuma ton yes I dey ultimate ton it you lost no woman e lose oh hey
Okay. Yeah, te papa nyame nhyiraw. Yen Dr. Adobaye say nyame nhyiraw ne wadwen kyere. Nyame nhyiraw. Yen Dr. Adobaye or say, I think a lot of our fellow Ghanaians confuse religion with spirituality. Religion is a way of life regarding what one does routinely. Example, one goes to church or exercises, etc., regularly or routinely, does so religiously. A spiritual person is someone who has faith in a divine one. Africans are naturally spiritual people because we are people of faith. Yes, we are people of faith. Dialect including about 168 in Ghana alone. The name of God means the same. Say nyame onyame. Ni nyina the same. I agree with that. Young brother we canon. You see, the constitute a church. A church can be a church. They are not against the church. They are not against the church. Ukase ubronino onimu prophecy. Africa is doing the prophecies thing wrong. Period. I am a prophecy. Me sitting here is a prophecy. So what you say? Me sorry anopa me goes to school. What will happen to me? It all lies in how I start my day. We Africans in a miracle into the prophecies that are going on are false. These are not prophecies. No. There is a prophecy every day. Ewo yambrabum. Enra ye hyenkom bi Canada for. Omo se ma yenko suku ne ene eyenkom hye. Echina yenko suku. Eniema enam wiemu na nyina enam tidemu esevu yen. Omo se ma yenko adwuma. Into a save. That is a prophecy. You see, the prophecies, you don't understand. They are prophecies that are about to happen. Nyankopon yandwi obie yen niwa to those things. It is well here sa honhom na gu each and everybody. So when Jesus Christ came, hey, prophet be any baby. I am a prophet, you are a prophet, I am a prophetess. I can prophesy, say, yen papa ofre ye. Me prophesy say wo driving hwekwan mu na wan hwe ye a wan hwe kwan mu aka bi ba be cross will say gban. That's a prophecy. That one is a prophecy. There are things ewo ekukuemu, hidden things in the spirit nyankopon ti me bue wani wana. Sometimes obue wani wana hu a it is for you alone. Trust me, a prophecy is not a public spectacle where and I say you show. It is not an entertaining sector. Niomo yeno a comedy ground. Mrs. Anka almost see comedy room. She Anka Ghana yebenye Anka they will generate millionaires because in Kofubi on me say omo you will stress if you so. In some beka home keke. Omo timi joki ama ene bobo kala no mo ne santo mu nyina ye mu omo super odi wu ya just a baby o wu ye kra na me mobo So what you say? Ye mu eniama a ese ye de ye nipadua yi ye na de enkoso bre ye no de ye mu ye pe magic. That is what Dr. Soga said. Eniama e de Ghana ni ebema na ikoyi di ne nsa akoye adwuma ompe. Ye pe magic. Inti ye sorry a ye te aso ye pe se osofo no. Obu o ho akwa sorry a opeso otene nim na osofo no ka bibi kire no. Unim za. Menu a wo hwe me. Edo na ye kan a spiritual person is someone with faith. Is someone with faith. Do you have faith in what you have in your hands? Who faith wo mu? Nyankopon ote wo mu no, who faith e wo ni mu say, utu nan ya bibi besi. Who faith say, ena wo kwa adwuma e kina ye betua oka. Who faith say wo da empaso a waye mmere no. Who faith say wo sori a ahoden bi bebe wo mu. Who faith say nsuo kura wo de begu hu no. A healing way be for you. Do you have faith? That is the faith we are talking about. Do you have faith? Wonyamia obo asase we. Owo ejidie ewo wasase Ghana. Gold egudie ayede owo faith wom. And answer there be uni faith wom. You rather go and eat sausage. Sausage e prekoton ne hone ne takrama ne party nyina omuturum ne omubi nyina. Hwe yenku omumpo ye de omo hye machine no mu live na ye kunama. Do you know the bone no kra a stress out no the marrow stress na wo bone no mu no wa hwie gu mu. O body nyina is confused. It is not natural to your body. You see, ne enye natural to your body udi kogu mu a e confuse wo body no yare na ebe. E di yare na ebre. Inti de bia no ye di unnatural things. We are doing unnatural things are confusing the universe. Are you a spiritual person? And I say you're a church goer.
Well, I know ni nyina no. No kan asema na ye di kan ye bi di kan say. Hwe Onyankopon boy oboy wo training mu. Na o hihye bibia so pepepepe. Enstruma na oboy no. Obo nstruma ebo wia ebo sram ebo mununkum ebo asase enua ensuo mepo bia pepepepe ena ebia nso no di dwuma eso wo mudi na yen nipa Onyankopon boy ensa ne nsaso se adwuma na waye abode na wabọ no yemra ni yemmekoso enkuta abode ni ye ni yenye no from no yampe ani yabese juma asi edie no yampe se ebedi se juma enne yedi sikape ana de atu ye ni so ana yesore ya se ochina se prophet way adichan ya se prophet way na ne ye ni kankura ne se Chiro kronkron ana Bible na amanfo na wom so mo prophets no ejina so say no no mo de prophets no they are even jumadi a wom di kran is contrary to what chiro kronkron no ekaye no.
Yeah.
O say mamen kan chiro from Hebrews chapter 1. So long ago, at many times and in many ways and various ways, God spoke to our ancestors. But in these last days, he has spoken to us by his son. Till, I say long ago, in many ways, in many times and in various ways, God spoke to our ancestors, or through the prophets, through the prophets. But in these days, till, in these days, God spoke to us by his son, whom he has appointed as heir of all things, and through whom he also created the world. And from now going, there is, God does not contradict himself. Say, I am appointing. Yeah, okay. Or say, our tetemreno. ewo titimbre no ewo akwan bebree so onyankopon ekasa fa ye nananom ekasa kire ye nananom enam nkonhyemfo so nanso ewo enne ye mremu no okasa fa ne doba ya opaw no se ono enenya abakan ewo bibia mu ya enam ono so obo owiase nyinaa so ahu enti enne ewo enne mremu no onyankopon ekasa kire yen efa nanaba opiesie kan no so Bishop Sapon, Catholic bishop sa adiewe edanakoma so pa ofre yen radio say nanaba opiesie kan so because that he understood this as a cultural anthropologist. Bishop Sapon no a cultural anthropologist or no and encourage me into anthropology. Now when him said oyiyi sanoma we nyina e person ka one Ghana bishops ni nyina etnase na ye sanko ye chini ekofa ye nananom amane a ene Christosum eda pepepe no omo se da bi na sa missionaries ni omo wo na se e kire Rome enti no nanka penyindi anka se e ma no wasorim no yamfa ama no
na oye Ghana ni Bishop Sapon ofikumase
Wahwe. So nanka se wono no ya anthropologist. Wono echreme anthropology. So enti ono na encourage me into church history no, and then I remember say Nana Sapon oka sansem we nyina. Enti niampese me kire ne say enne no obi sori na so oka say o a prophet, we should understand say Bible aka to a very plain say false prophets will arise in our days. False prophets will arise in our days. So, ain't you know, one more basis because one more prophets, they are false prophets. Because the only thing that the Lord Jesus, adia, Yankupomba, or Kayan said, was it Monko Trail in Sempa, one case Monko Shankom. Was it go into all the world and proclaim the good news? And whoever believes, baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son of the Holy Spirit, and teach them to observe and obey everything that I have taught you.
Obisi Okai Bishop Sap. Oh, Dr. Adobaye so Okai Bishop Sapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Entina Bishop Sapon kapeso yede asore no ede ba yen nanano amani ana womudi sumi nyame no. Because the Catholic way of worship and our ancestral worship is similar. And it's very true.
Enti we Dr. I mencha wa no we prove nia wo kan ye no. Omo de atro nyamesom esom na omo de bre na atro.
Because Christianity.
Yeah, omo pese omo di yen so. Omo pese omo be di gudie so. Omo pese omo be kura tumi no. Inti no omo san man yen din foforo. We evident. Etre ewo woni a ye besesa omo free ye man so as a slave no. Se Sinzinski family na beto omo a na wa change omo nyina din na odi Sinzinski. Se ye Johnson family na beto omo a na wa de Johnson ato omo so ama ebibifo ayera ewo man bebre so we ekire even mukura mudi ekire recent mpo muko ena no kan ye wo research bia na wo challenge obroni a wa publishing ne de eno ne Dr. Sapon de nso a abrofo na ama ne kwan se obi yen de no sa na mo de aboriginals fo no omo besisa omo mabunu no bebre de omo ko fie bi mu se Christian school ye ko kire omo ekwan pa ma ye kokunkum kolai bebre na no ya na Canada find we graveyards a echire nia abrofi se ye kire wa America man mu ewudi sempa nsori ebibifuo nsori no ye cheda hyehi bibifuo nsori ni bebre ye cheda ja ekoto asori bi hu esi yema ehye ekure bi unse na aka slaves nko an wo say ekura na se one of the states ni bi historically no abrofi e de omade ekata omanimu a na omasikro no so na omukura fire na omatwa kro no ahia enuanom eniama bebre na esisi o bibifo eno te na yemfie ena ya ware ye asai doctor ye de besi ha yem papa sister Arita we okwe afena yakopon shira o say she has learned a lot eniama bebre na until say as black people no asenipa tuntum until say we our mouth
yenye nipa tuntum
doctor say ya fanesa ya fanesa until
we
we
say bibia ni a yes derogatory ayibia no yes look you see black man so because mentality na wo de ato etum say yen bibifo ye inferior no enti say obibini bia ye ayibia yes you see black man because you could say mentality ni say enti sa black identity no ye yenye black for Yoruba for woman frey yen ho say ye black Ghana for yen frey yen ho say ye black we are Ghana ni we are Ghana ni we are Igbeni as we are Eweni we are Eweni we are Ghanaian as we are Ghana ni and you know we are culturally no anthropology say ya can we are cultural people. We identify ourselves by our culture, the culture from which we come. Ma obroni label or dia to yen so say ye black and ye inferior ye Jimmy ya adwene nya ya omde omo abayi sam ababe ha ya adwene no yen fa sa identity no say ye ko sa identity no ne ye yifri ho say ye yifri ho a na say ye yi omo din no efri ye so a enne na che say ye shebra nanka tititi no ye nanam edi so omde ebuman no ebetumi edi ebuman sa na abrofosam no ye nya nto ntwen na yemfa ya adwene ento yeman ene se de nyankopon twedi ampon ade odi abon yen se yemo yembra no na yemfa yensa ya adwene ye hunam yemfa nya adwuma yemfa hwe asase no na nkoso emra ni yenya sikasam ni yenya miracle nsankyerene no ma na ye di akira yama amanfo dada yen so mo ye prophets na mo ye hwan no ni nyina ya trosam nko a etimu menya if you say ye wo tumi bone nso no etimi ma nipa ye nsankyerene de dada nipa so hu enti no wo mu say obi betimi aye nsankyerene de adada o nanso ni nyina no enya de pa onyankopɔ ama wa hoɔden sɛ fa yɛ adwuma fa wa hoɔden fa kɔ yɛ adwuma fa wa hoɔden fa yɛ de sɛ wo de yɛ menkonkotena asɔre dem enyi kakra bia a wo betokoko ama oba no fa nkoma wo so called sofo na say prophet say o mompae ma na de wankasa de wo bompae anyankopɔ wontie wo mpae bo are enti sɛ de aka ne de besi ha na ye besa to aso another time
me responding to me we doctor I will say every word that begins with black is in the dictionary as evil into yenye tuntum for your Africans for
exactly
nyankopon shira mo nyina etiefo I hope say you've taken something I just want me person me born it off ne enti ama ye busia nyina entokwa adbreki we are not strong economically because we sika ne mesika enko we don't have a stimulant near yen domahene eye Obama beye bi ma otu sika gu system chese otu gumu a back to the government anyways stimulant packages eno na domahene de ma ne manfo otu atie ne man esu ne mebunu esu na wei ene eyi kire a these are the miracles nyankopon aye these are the prophets the prophecies of God. The prophecies of God is within you asemono eno ene udidi ejuma wa wote we are dangerous than you think. I always say that wo ahoden send dia woche uyia osofo menua ganani hwe osofo betimi hwe obi betimi hu aka nea wonim dada ne ewo wo mu dada eyi nkyire a ewo wo mu dada enye ne osofo no kan ye because wa ofa asem no you say a service to a man is a service to God. We fa kwan pa so na se we ye one ye ne ye pa na se ye ne ma papa a we ya enyankopon yi kyerɛ se obedi ye e wa asase yi so na ɔse ɔma wo nye ɛtoɔ na mmom wobɛyɛ tire ɔse wobɛyɛ reservoir enkofo ba be sa wo mu wei esu kona osade ye ba be sa wo mu nsuo. People are going to run to you for help. So tiase and you obedore e wa asase so. These are the promises of God. Ɔse nea ye den ebeya wo mre obeya wo obema wo ahoden foforo obema wo atu sa abo okode ye na mre uye mre no na ho odin mu fa wo ho to ono na sam no so because nipa wo beye mre na se wo de wo ho to ono na ho odin no mu a obema wo ahoden foforo eno ane asam no se wo tiase enti enya religion eye yan yensuban eni kwankyira de ayama na ye yemfe obroni no nhyehyeye ene ni ono sene ni kuro ena doctor aka no ya approach ni da this illuminati dem na ye kano it is real omo hwe omo ye oman di kanfo leaders ena ye twe omo aben na omo edi omo ndwumade so omo ne the World Bank omo ne the ewiase mutumfo a Yankopon enkyero ne kan say ye ne omo di ewuse ye ne omo na edi akon ewie mutumfo eni mpendie eno ne de wonte ase eye simple ewie semu etumfo ne mpendie na ye ne omo di akontene ye ne omo edi akon omo na omo kutia yen nti ene wa wo si nana ado ena amantokwa ebisi mahama amantokwa obi kurasi eye Kwame Nkrumah ne we are blaming ye ne mpendie wenum nyina they were standing for mpendie omo pendie no edidi wusu anase yama gold na wo ya kromu no ya ton opanya wontime nchichiri wo kro opanya agudi e wo kromu wodi ache besan se woni ne omo a wodi akoche omo no ni omo na edidi woni omo na eka omo nsa nyina mo ni omo na edan ne together ene kokohwe enkrofo bi ba bia ye meetings akese omo a ye fa omo ho plan epo a ye bo afa emebunu na wo sane ebeye na ye didi omo ho apo be ne yemfa nkoto omo so ene enkrofo bi efa plan enkrofo enhyehye ya ye hyehye the next agudie a ye ba be hu wo Ghana wo mo ese ye de koche omo sane ebeye a omo no omo kofese beye mu ye beye ma na omo di de asase yiso akondie ene tumi ni mpendie ene mpenfo bi abo emu eye meeting de omo wi omo shake omo kisi together omo wi a na ya che ngudie a wo wasase no omo akosisa no omo akowia no ene wo no wote ho na wo som omo Nyankopon emu ye wani osisa niama na ye ne omo di akono eno ho animudie na Nyankopon di achew eno ho animudie ena Nyankopon ene wabue yendomahene aniwa na ene domahene ehu sa akondie no na o release nkrofo one by one step by step o release nkrofo sa ewe kantan na ye de akyekyere ne nkola ene mpanyfo enan na ya bo mo atenase wo fa akono ene ye ndomahene o release omo kakra oba beka ho anase obekwa akọ bo ose ama wo anpendie na ye ne omo di akon omo te ye njapade so na omo di akokro foforo so because say omo nkote na omo wataban omo timi tu kosa ekro no so wo a wote ho a ya fa wagudie no ntimi ntu wunni nan wunni nsa wunni ano wunni aniwa unhuhu te ba omo no mutimi tu baby omo de awagudie gold ne wo bauxite ne wo timber ene wo cocoa ene baby omo de wo cocoa na kogu nyina no omo nkote no mutimi koho na wonso wutimi tu koho bi ene ahoden ekura wo no wobetimi de abeka woni aye ka ama won ye se ne be ya ahoden no ya sei ye wo sa ade no so tumi se ye de be bona pampam na ahoden nyina besa sa tumi die ni empendie na ekotia ye no onyankopon de tumi bi ahye won se fa bona pampam ti ya ne ti so o se nante wo de wo nasem pabo betwi omachi ene usuru ana omo hunahuna we enye nyame asem nyankopon enhyira mo nyina se mo abetie nyankopon mama hoden nyankopon mama nimude nyankopon emma wo aniwa foforo hwe nyankopon emma wo ne ahohia se ndade se ye we sting we na te se de Goliath ye de no pe ene ebo no se ya kun de entade ba men dane wachi kuko wanim soja for you think it is a spiritual way or say kuko wanim soja ni ku a onane na chi o omo ko a when they are going omo de omo hefa na eko omo ko back their face is facing the enemy men nane wachi nchire enemy ni obeku because unim ye nchira your face is covered it is soja ni po spiritual combat or say kuko wanim it is soja for ya kuko wa manim no mu ku wie a esan so mu nim ba bi a otamfo no hiding ti omu ku wie na omu draw back they draw moving back with omanim facing the enemy and then yankopon ma wanim de etumi ene ahoden foforo na fa facing wo enemy confront omu e wo yankopon ni din kronkron ni mu edin ebro edin nyina so edin a edi akoten edi ewure na nkrofo bebre a obi betena wo man fifre timetene saa jeso de bedi gu edi ni ho fi Jesus Christ nyankopon enhyira mo nyina eno ne aba no eno ne asam no dua wo wafikyire dua wo wudan mu dua wo wusonwe mu dua wo ba bia nsuo mu fa bi gum kakra nanom eno na beje wo free these pastors hungry men no eno nkote na betimi adi so wunim asam na obi ntimi mfa medada nyame nhyira mo yem papa I say thank you very much for your good work on him thank you so much mo hunti mo ena mo pian yen tiko or say we just landed at the snowy airport from London and Geneva. I will notify you when I settle down today later. Stay safe. Hey, una mu may God bless you doctor. I may God bless you. Enu anumo mun share video no. Ye be sen share bi.